Hey everyone, welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star. If you're new here, you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel and helping us feed a hungry hippo. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up while you're watching. Today is July 1st. It's a Monday, so it's time for What's Sold on eBay. We're going to be looking at June 24th through June 30th. And just like always, I'm going to show you every single plush that sold throughout the week and then have some highlights from the other categories that we sell in. We sold a lot of comics and jeans last week that were bread and butter, the typical brands and jeans. If you've been watching or a follower on the channel for a while, you know we sell a lot of American Eagle, Old Navy, even sometimes Walmart plus size. We sell men's bread and butter shirts and comics that are in the bread and butter range. All right, let's get started with this little Happy Meal toy monkey, this little tiny piece of poop monkey. He's an example of the lower end items I do get in my wholesale buys that I do still list. This guy looks just like Abu from Disney. He looks just like Abu, the monkey from Aladdin, but he didn't have Disney anywhere on his tag, and he's a McDonald's Happy Meal toy. They usually would say Disney Aladdin or something to that effect, and McDonald's. So I think it's just a generic monkey, but just to be sure, just to protect ourselves and keep the health of our account, we didn't put Disney, Aladdin, or Boo anywhere in the title or keywords. So we just put purple monkey, circus chimpanzee with a fez. And that's something you can do when you're not sure or you're uncertain, because you don't want to put trademarks in your title or character names or movies if you're not sure, because that's just opening the door and asking for veros and suspensions and things like that. This is Fiesta, that's the brand, and this is from PJ Masks, which is a children's show. These, they're kind of low into. This is also a poop. $4.37 for the monkey, I forgot to tell you, plus $5.50 shipping. $6.12 for PJ Masks plus $5.50 shipping. The Disney Doc McStuffins Lammy sold for $6 on a best offer plus $5 shipping. So this is just an example of some of the poop items, the really low end stuff we'll get from wholesale lots that we go ahead and list anyway. Here's a Build-A-Bear outfit, shirt, pair of shorts, and sandals. I took a best offer on this of $13.49 plus $5.50 shipping. So someone was willing to pay $19 all in for a Build-A-Bear outfit. So don't underestimate those Build-A-Bear items, guys. This is a Pro Flowers teddy bear. He's been around long enough that I did knock him down on a 50% clearance just to get him to move. So he started his life at $7 plus the $5.50 shipping, but he did sell for $4.37 plus the shipping. This is another poop, bling bling pink, bling big, bling. Why is it hard for me to say bling pig? Bling pig, bling bling big pig. He's a reversible. When I first started reselling a long time ago, back when dinosaurs were home the earth, these types of plush and they had pillows and stuff were worth a little bit more. Next we have a SeaWorld harp seal, 13-inch, cute. Look at her face, seal. I think seals are so cute. SeaWorld plush can do well. There are some that do better than others. This is one of those brands you probably want to look up if you buy your plushies one at a time and if you're not okay with filler or bread and butter items. The seal sold for $13.30 plus $6 shipping. And that's all of the plush from last week. We're going to get into some highlights I wanted to show you and talk about. This brand is Happy Chef. It is a chef's coat. It is blue. Most chef's coats and uniforms you're going to find are going to be black or white or checked black and white. So they'll either be plain, solid, or checked of those two colors. Sometimes you find these other colors. This is also an extra large. So I always pick these up when I find them. I don't care the color or size. Just know the larger sizes and the more unique colors are going to sell more quickly and usually for a little bit more money. I do find these chef's coats and the pants at the thrift store on the rare occasions I do go thrifting here locally. I get them for 99 cents. And just like with any other type of uniform I find, whether it's UPS, the scrub tops, chef's uniforms, sometimes I find clothes that just say workwear, anything like that. If it's 99 cents, it comes home with me. Uniforms typically do really well. There's also like McDonald's and Starbucks polo shirts and stuff like that you want to keep an eye out for. This is a packet of baby blankets, muslin blankets. I actually thrifted these in South Carolina last summer when I was there for FlipCon, and they came home with me in my luggage and they got put in the office and set aside. So they didn't actually get listed right away. They haven't been up for a full year. But even if they have taken a full year to sell, I would have been okay with that because this is sometimes a slower selling category. These are not loveys. They're just blankets. Yes, they're new in the package and they're cute, but I did only pay 50 cents for the pack of 2. And when they did sell, I took a best offer of $20 plus the 7 shipping. So that's something, an idea of something I'm okay with sitting on to wait for it to sell. I think it's been about 6 or 9 months since we finally got them listed. So keep your eyes out for baby blankets. There are some brands and some styles and some materials that will sell very quickly. Some take a little longer. Loveys are the best. They sell very quickly. They're the little square blankets with like the plush heads in the middle. I like any kind of baby blanket or lovey or plushie or anything that's specifically meant for babies. I find does do really well, even if it's long tail and takes a while. They usually sell for good money, and you can pick them up for cheap because I feel like no one really prices them high in the wild. It's just when you're selling them on the online platforms, they comp pretty high. All right, this was a new to me brand that came in a thread up. So you would have to look for these in the girls section. This is girls jeans. And I don't normally go in the kids section when I'm at the thrift, but I do walk through it sometimes and just kind of glance because there's certain brands you want to keep your eye out for. Everyone knows about Oshkosh, Bagosh overalls, especially the vintage ones. And there's certain other kids brands that do really well. So this is one you want to look for. Cheyenne. These are girls just size 10 jeans. And they sold for $18.11 on a best offer plus 7 shipping. And I'm going to show you 3 pieces of jewelry that were the highlights of the week. The jewelry that we get, we buy wholesale or bulk, $6 a pound. And most pieces of jewelry are going to weigh under an ounce. Some weigh 2 to 5 ounces. If you have the big chunky necklaces, they can weigh like 5 to 6 ounces, but pairs of earrings, bracelets, the last picture we take of them on the scale when we go to list them, they're always under a pound. They're under an ounce. So I would say 50 cents is high, but that's about what we pay per piece average. Maybe 75 cents for the bigger pieces, but it's $6 per pound. A lot of the jewelry I pull out is going to get listed from $12 to $30. Depending on its looks and how it looks. I don't comp jewelry. I have a price guide that I use, similar to my jeans price guide that I use for pricing jewelry, based just on the type, earring, necklace, bracelet, and then I kind of go from there. Something like this, it's just a pendant. I'm going to put up for, you can see it sold for $14.99 plus 5 shipping, versus a big chunky statement piece that's African inspired, made out of bone disc beads, something like this, sold for $31.24 plus the 5 shipping. And then something like this, which is a mood ring with 24 options. It's not new, but it's still in its original box, and it has all 24 different colored stones plus the original ring. And I do have a ring sizer to figure out the ring size. So it was size 5, 24 options, all these different colors. So I did charge $31.24 for that plus 5 shipping. Now, had that or this big necklace been listed long enough to go on one of our sales, they probably would have sold for around $25. But I find that some things sell really quick before they can even get on our sales, or they just buy them without sending offers. And so that's like the more sought after jewelry like this. And then we have a lot of bread and butter necklaces, earrings, and bracelets that we'll take offers on, or they just sell for lower prices. But when you buy bulk buys like that or wholesale lots, you're going to always have that. We find it with everything, with our comics, with our plush, the thread up boxes, and now the jewelry. You're going to have items in there that come out that are just worth a lot. Sometimes when you're lucky, you'll find one or two pieces that pay for the whole lot, and everything else is icing on the cake. And you'll find that you'll have everywhere from poop. I haven't found poop jewelry yet, but like plushies, I find poop, like the McDonald's toys. But you'll find a nice range of items in there. And it's just a matter of prioritizing the most expensive, getting those up first, then your bread and butter, and saving the poopy ones for a rainy day. I do like buying wholesale and bulk, and I'm okay with getting a box full of plush that are going to range from McDonald's all the way up to $50 and $60 jumbo plush. I'm okay with getting a 15-pound box of jewelry that has half of these pieces and half of other pieces. We're okay with buying 100 comics to get 2 out of there that are going to sell for $50 to $100, and the rest are bread and butter. Because you pay one price, you get a box delivered to your front door, and it's all right there, and you don't have to go out. But if you do like to thrift and you like to thrill of the hunt, that may not be a good business model for you, or you could do a better mix of both. I only go out once a month, and that's only because of the local eBay meetup group that I run. So I go with them. But I like that. So if you have disabilities or restrictions that keep you from going out of the house often, that doesn't have to be disabilities or physical limitations for yourself. If you live somewhere that has extreme heat right now, or somewhere in the winter that has extreme cold, ice on the roads and snow, this may be something you want to consider as doing like a business model where you buy everything in bulk and list it and sell it. So I just wanted to add that in there. I haven't talked about that in a while. And there's ThreadUp. There's all kinds of places that you can get. And I'm going to actually, I think I did a video earlier this year or late last year on different ideas for where to get bulk and wholesale buys from. So I'll have that pop up for you and you can watch it if you haven't seen it. All right, guys, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, go be productive, go make some money. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Y'all are the best. Bye.